The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Drop.
Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Junie, Crystal Bay, the homie kid fan, and now introducing the newest member to the BlerdSpot motherfucking podcast. They go by Based in my day, aka Young Chopper City, aka North Philly. You feel me? Keep the chopper on.
Listen, we ain't got a soundboard yet, so I was a soundboard.
So when you see in the hood, say, "What up, Young Chopper?" And they gonna say, "Greh, greh, pa."
I'm not doing that.
Yes, you are. You got to. That's you got to.
That's they send my dad's chopper sound.
Greh.
My
Can't hear you.
Mine is pew pew. So how's everybody feeling today?
Good, because after the news I just told y'all. But other than that, no. First off, let me tell you, shout out to the homie Durex Shawty, Crystal Bay, for the plug miss on the Fanexpo. And my first experience at a con was like fucking dope. So I'm gonna talk about that. But we're gonna talk about our new castmate. So new castmate, tell everybody who you are, where you from, what you rep. And what block you from, and how it goes down in the hood. And is everybody on Twitch right now?
What block you from? Because people are stalkers.
That's a lot of pressure.
No, everybody got the Twitch going. Everybody got Twitch going, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of pressure. Oh my goodness.
I mean, they got the blicky on it. You know, Blake got the blade on it.
Blicky talk. My name is They Send My Dad, aka Jasmine, aka Honey Lavender. I sling rocks and not the illegal kind.
Got a pocket full of stones. They from Polk, Texas, representing the dead.
Every time I say that, they be like,
You and your FBI agent gonna have a talk after this.
I sling crystal rocks and
crystal meth. You're not making it any better.
right. You know that obsidian, the crystal what?
I feel you.
Now stop playing now. You knew exactly what I was talking about.
I mean, my name is Crystal Bay, so of course I knew what you.
I mean, like that could go a lot of ways. Crystal Bay, you got the junkies. Like,
hey, I'm the neighborhood crystal dealer. You feel me? That's my tag on my page.
Got the junkies. Speaking of junkies,
that boy, all right.
Shut the fuck up. You know what? This just in, guys. What you didn't know, the new member is here to replace June's 88 for his foolishness.
He gonna go left too.
Nah, but how you
I'm
feel?
gonna go left, right.
So Jazz has basically been an unofficial member for a while. We got a segment that we're actually doing tonight that's gonna be an hour later than usual.
Yes.
Amateur Ghoulies. So, you know, Jazz and I co-host over there on Amateur Ghoulies, and you know, Jazz was there during Anime Frontier, helping Crystal Bay out, getting all the footage and stuff. So I mean,
like that.
They said my dad has been an unofficial member anyway, so we decided to make it official.
They been holding the block down, you feel me?
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Also, do a little tiny bit of cosplay. Tiny bit of cosplay.
Midget the cosplay.
You know, or
huh?
I've got like 3 anime ones, but I want to lean more into horror cosplay. Like I still want to do some anime stuff, but I want to lean more into horror cosplay.
Hey, on the real shit though, me and They Said My Dad need to cosplay ICP.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
Who's gonna be Violent J?
I like ICP.
I feel like it. You know, my name is Jasmine.
Yeah, that's Violent J. I'm Shaggy Too Dope.
I just want to bang my head around. Oh, my hair doesn't whip anymore. Sorry. Okay.
I mean,
No,
we can all be Slipknot. I mean, you know.
They might be on some shit.
What was I gonna have said? I don't remember, so it wasn't important.
So I just want to go out and say, first off, I'm gonna say shout out to the newest member. You know, Jazz. They Said My Dad.
I keep on doing it that way. I gotta remember to do it this way.
So, and on top of that, I want to say again, thanks Crystal for getting us into Fanexpo. Appreciate that. And
no problem. You know, I got to send us something next that we just found that you're unfortunately gonna have to miss.
But it's due to
British monies.
So
wait, is that like official? Like you're for sure not going, or it's still like?
Oh, it's for sure. It's for sure. I'll keep y'all up to date on everything at speed. But I just want to be like going a little spiel with Critical Beat today. Say like, Chris, she really did the thing with this shit. You feel me? Got me out of my comfort zone in the goddamn shit. You know what I mean? It was like I ain't been around that many people since the whole pandemic. So I'm like, it was like I'm in that bitch. Like, okay, there's a lot of motherfuckers in this bitch. A lot of motherfuckers. Cool. So I'm like, all right. But then I loosened up, had a good time. Nice little white lady said, "Oh my gosh, Tandra, let me get a picture." I'm like, "Who, me?" I'm like, all right, cool, wait a minute. You see people like, I'm like, I want to be that dude. Yeah, then somebody be behind me. No, I ain't got a picture.
So Jude,
he was smart because he kept his hands by himself.
Nigga, at all times, shawty. Hands like, hey.
When I did Anime Frontier, my first 2 cosplays, they weren't really all that recognizable. But when I came on Sunday as Slendy, Lord have mercy. Every 5 seconds, hey, Slendy, can I get a picture? Slendy, can I get a picture? It was a good time.
Yeah. And so listen, that's how it was the first, because I did day 1 was Luffy, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how it was. Like, Luffy, can I get a picture? Luffy, can I get a picture? This time around, I mean, I only cosplayed once, which was Zoro. Wasn't really many One Piece cosplays there. So I really didn't get stopped, like, at all, which is cool. Because,
you know. I wasn't expecting that at all. Like, I jokingly said, like, yeah, it was my gift. I wasn't expecting it out there. Like, oh, shit, these people really be doing that. I'm like, then I saw the gang. I saw the rules out there. What saw the rules out there? You know what I'm talking about? We was out there deep in that bitch. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I saw the mini rules in training. I saw the big rules, you know what I mean? Like, Zenitsu, my boy Tenjin.
Because you gotta love it. Did y'all take a squad picture?
What you say?
Did y'all take a squad picture?
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't get one myself. Cause I was too busy trying to jump in the picture. So I think somebody got one. I've been waiting for them to post.
Like, did you make it to the meetup?
I did. Yeah, when I left with you, that's when I went. Then everybody.
We'll have to scrub through the hashtag and see.
Yeah, cause I was looking for it. So if anybody find it before me, let me know. But yeah, I had a good time. Like it was like, I had a good time.
So have you been to any cons, kid?
No, the DreamCon would be my first con.
Would be your first? Okay, so what is?
But let me rephrase. I haven't been to a con as an adult.
Okay, so what are your expectations as a first timer?
I don't really expect much. I just want to see dope people do dope shit.
I didn't know what for my first con.
Like my first con on Saturday, y'all gonna see me pull out the shisha, mate.
The who?
Who?
The
Oh, the
Shusha
sword. The sword.
Sheesh.
Oh, shit, fuck it.
Yes. Sheesh. Hoshigaki.
Not the keys. Oh, because we are. So listen, y'all. Our Saturday cosplay is a group cosplay. I mean, unfortunately, we lost Killer Bee because Killer Bee's going on a job interview, and that's cool.
Wish me luck.
White rhymes on this job interview while kicking Sasuke ass.
You feel me? But we are doing what we call Village Hidden in the Streets. So it's basically Naruto characters, Shippuden characters, but in streetwear. So if you're gonna go to DreamCon, check us out to see who's gonna be who. Cause
You know what though?
Liddy
On top,
fucking
on top of all that, like we now it's like now all this shit jumping off. You know what I mean? It's like moving as a collective. You know, which we will do as a unit and everything. But I feel like more cons is in the future because I kind of like what.
Oh yeah, especially if you go to Atlanta, we gonna be like, June, we coming to your house for MomoCon,
That classic.
Anime 18.
Only way,
Momo
only way you get to the crib, you gotta drop bars. Like you just can't get in. You gotta have your.
I'm be like, man, hold up, I'm about to order my cup.
Jazz, and Chris are gonna be in there. My name is Peaches, and I'm the best on the team.
Boy, if you don't
Come to
understand
America.
that,
I don't have
if you don't understand that Coming to America reference,
Oh no, I've seen Coming to
Jazz,
America.
I can't hear.
Just it didn't click.
Nah,
Yeah.
best Coming to America bars I heard was I'm gonna walk through Queens with a semi like I'm Prince Ali.
Ah, damn.
listen, that shit is funny. So Jazz, this will be number 2.5.
Actually, no, this is my number
2.5.
number 2.5. Not 2.5.
No, so okay.
You can say that because Head Nerds in Charge unfortunately had to shut down early, so it would technically be 2.5. But even still, I was a vendor at Head Nerds in Charge.
So you've been on both ends. So how was it being a vendor at not only a smaller convention, but also a Black Rand convention?
Blackity black. Okay. So this is my second con. That was my second con, and that was I've done like a shit ton of events. I've been doing events as a vendor for like I want to say maybe 3 or 4 years now. And when I say I had to tell what was his name, King Jerome, that I don't want to get his name wrong. One of the people in charge, I had to let them know, like, as far as like vibes go, like the air, the type of people that were around.
Sorry about that, guys.
That was like the best I had ever been to. Like anything I've been looking for when it comes to like the type of people at events that I want to be able to connect with and buy my stuff, like that was it. That was it. That was like a small version, Punk Black. And they were there at the event, and I was slinging rocks. Punk Black.
Who that?
It's an Instagram page, but it's just a group of punk people trying to bring community out, like especially punk community, alternative community, to the Black community.
Okay.
And, they were there, and I didn't get to them speak because I was busy slinging the crystals, but they that was like a mini version of what I expect Punk Black to be when they finally make it here to Philly, because they're going to be coming with an event soon. So I'm super excited. I can't wait to do more events with them. And it was kind of hectic in the beginning, and then the shutdown was a little bit hectic, but like you expect that when you're a part of the behind the scenes stuff at an event. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
You know how we work on CP time, so there's that too.
So when were you cosplaying there? Because that was like something that I would like. If I'm in New Orleans and Mississippi, I'm not. I'm gonna keep on.
You would know if you would have watched
movies. If you watch the movies, listen, to me. Watch the movies that we talk about. You're gonna know half of the cosplays that I do because that's where I'm going when it comes to cosplays. I'm turning more into the horror side of things, and I'm trying to do that now. I have another one that's in the works, y'all. When you see this cosplay, you're all gonna freaking gag.
You know what though?
Fan.
Can I make a request?
What?
Yes. Y'all dragging me into the horror realm because they everybody know that I guess I'll just say it now because I'm gonna do some horror shit. Like I'm writing some shit. I'm gonna do it just to channel my brain. I want y'all to get to some wrestling, not just Roman Reigns, Tama Tonga, them pretty bitches. I'm talking about real wrestling. Get into the game.
Brian Danielson.
Let me tell you something here. The reason why you're being drugged into the horror realm is because you wanted to make a suggestion. So you can't.
No, I'm with it. No, I'm with the shit. Hey.
I'm not done. You made the suggestion. So since you made the suggestion,
June, they gotta go sit and watch some.
Now you make
some Daddy DeVille.
No, I'm with it. I'm just saying I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
You forced it upon yourself, so you cannot.
No, I mean y'all been trying to get me to watch horror from the beginning. Watch some horror. I'm watching it, and I suggest. I saw the movie. I enjoyed it. I like it. But I'm just saying, I want y'all to watch some wrestling too.
I don't have regular TV. Sorry, that's just me making that big.
It's YouTube. You can YouTube. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that bullshit. God, no, we ain't doing that. Not today. Send them out there. Not today. I'm putting a block out on you right now. What's good?
Hey. I got one too, homie.
All right, we can go. Hey, why bring it in this? What you want to do?
Horror fight, my nigga.
Let's go.
Even when you're so excellent, you know,
look,
right now.
that's my dad's holding up a cup that says Chaos Coordinator, and look at y'all going at it. Just horrible. Just horrible. Thanos ain't snap for this shit.
You know, be like, damn.
Nah, but to answer your question from long ago, the cosplay was from a movie called Old Ways.
Yeah,
which is a really good movie. It's on Netflix.
Okay, I'll check it out.
I know, bitch.
But can y'all check out some wrestling though? Can y'all do that?
I will attempt to get back in it.
I'm not saying get back into it. Just watch some of it.
Send me. Send me your. I want June to send me 2 of your favorite clips, and kids send me 2 of your favorite clips.
Do you want death match or regular match?
I don't know the difference.
Wait.
One of each. One regular.
I probably have an easier time.
If
this was UFC and not wrestling, I'd have an easier time.
But
Deathmatch will help you with your UFC craze.
Yeah.
They usually don't watch a lot of WWE. They do the.
I don't watch WWE anymore. I'm gonna give you some death match. You like blood and gore and like ultra violent. I'm gonna send you some death match. I'm gonna send you the cage of death.
I mean, because that's what UFC is. More action out of UFC than you do wrestling. That's why I don't.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you a couple of Nick Gage's matches. I'm gonna send you some of those.
That motherfucker crazy.
And he need his teeth fixed. His teeth like they put a firecracker in that motherfucking mouth. You know how you see the scene from goddamn Doctor Strange where Wanda said what mouth? That's his mouth. That's his teeth.
Yeah, that nigga shit fucked up.
That nigga looks like
I like funny clips. I'm gonna send you shit by Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy, the Juice Man.
Hey, okay.
And me, because I don't know nothing about wrestling, sports, especially football.
We got you. Just know.
That's why when June made the reference and you was like, I don't know. I was like, basically you run, turn left or right.
Catch.
I know the names and stuff. It's just that he put a acronym, and so I had to look it up. I was like, what the hell?
Wide receiver 1. Quarterback, running back, tight end, wide receiver. You just run and just catch and just
don't know. Sports.
You might get a touchdown, you might get a first down. Hey, as long as you get the ball, that's all that fucking matters. As long as you win the game as a unit. But Chris, what you got for us? What we talking about?
I mean, we just talking about the console. I guess I'll tell my experience at Fanexpo. So Fanexpo is the largest expo in the DFW area.
It is?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
So that's
is.
G-Con, that's like the
Last
one in Texas. So like the biggest one.
In North Texas.
Okay.
Because
the biggest one in Texas is Comic Palooza, which is the same
Comic
weekend.
Palooza. Yeah, the same. Because I was gonna get a press pass for Comic Palooza, then for kid, and then I realized the date, and I was like, never mind. But yeah, I will say, as far as events go, and especially size, it was very organized.
Very.
Picking up my ticket was a breeze. The lady who approved Dana, shout out to her.
That's the woman you was talking to when we got there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was nice.
She always made herself available if you had any questions, any clarification of anything, which is really dope. The only difference is I do like that Anime Frontier actually had a room that we could go to, like a press room.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Cool.
And Expo didn't.
Wait, hold on, they had a room?
Anime Frontier, the very first one we got a press pass for?
Yeah.
Last year?
Yeah.
They had a press room where you could sit, do your interviews, this, that, and the third. There was no press room at Fan Expo. I did chat with her, Dana. She did let me know, like, she tried to get us, interviews, but none of the talent. Excuse me. None of the talent was really open to doing any interviews. So that's why we didn't get to do any talent interviews like we did at Anime Frontier. Which is totally fine. Like, I get it. People have that right. It's a busy, hectic weekend anyway. Because when I say it's packed, it was freaking packed. There was one point in Saturday, especially leaving the which one was it? The My Hero panel.
Yeah.
Trying to walk through the crowd.
It was man. Let me tell you, I was trying to get back because I was out in the street doing my. We was doing her thing. I was like, I'm gonna handle it out here. You do what you gotta do. I got it. He's like, cool. And moving back and forth in between, it was jam packed. Like it was like sardines. Like so, it's like you're on the express where you're trying to get over, but nobody can get over. That's how it was. Like, and like I said, I haven't been around that many people in so long. I'm trying to stay calm. Like, just breathe, calm down. It's too many motherfuckers.
It can get overwhelming.
I was over, and I'm the king of getting overwhelmed. Like, oh fuck, okay. I said, no, I got this, cool. So then I went to once I looked, all right, cool. It was fun. But you actually talking to people on both sides, and like, oh shit, you seen it? Oh, cool, that's dope. Cool. I gotta buy that shirt. Gotta buy it. I gotta come back. Oh, Pokemon cards. Cool.
June, I wonder if you're like me. After like a con or like a big event or a festival or something like that, I need like 2 or 3 days of like recoup. I can't be around like people for a couple of days after like those types of things. Like honestly, it's a lot.
So my question to you is, because DreamCon, we're doing a whole week like thing. Like we're gonna be at the Airbnb for a week. What would you suggest to anyone that kind of feels the same, that is going to a convention coming up, whether it be DreamCon, Comic Palooza, Anime Amaterasu, or whatever con is out there coming up next, that does get overwhelmed like that? What would you suggest they do to prepare for big events like that?
Is that a question for me or Jazz?
That's for Jazz.
So I usually like before events, being someone who does events frequently, before events, I don't really do anything. I just go into them, and then once I'm done, that's when I take my recuperation days. But for DreamCon, it's going to be the longest. This is going to be my first time trying to put things into practice. So I'm going to say, I'm going to have to really be focused on like my mental process and be sure to take a moment to step back when I feel overwhelmed. And I could really like spend an hour or 30 minutes for myself out in a private area whether it be like in the yard or up in one of the rooms or go for like a little walk or something like that. I'm gonna have to see if I can put this into practice because it's gonna be a long and busy week.
I could say for me,
Like,
to piggyback off that, like as the person that also does put together my own fly dope ass shows, because most shows coming out, you know what I mean? So when I get around doing music, I mean, like I'm in the mix. Like I am hosting, performing in the crowd, doing everything, all my energy, and that's for just one night. It's like, yo, then I got like, yo, I got online. I got to get myself like, shit, from the start of that week to that Friday, like busy work, just busy, busy, busy. Then the night of, it's like you got to make sure everybody tickets is sell, merch is good. Then you like, yo, then you got to get on stage, perform, all you in sweating out shirts. You know, like then like, damn, you got like, all right, this Saturday I ain't doing shit. Sometimes it was back in the day, it was like show. Then that Friday, like my partner used to crash on the couch. Like then we go back to one way, like doing a photo shoot, doing something that like we just nonstop. And Sunday, like, all right, cool, just chill. So after this, I'm like, yo, I was like, I had to like, what is it, decompress, whatever they call it. I was like, yo, I gotta just, whew, and just like this, man, cause it was like so much going on. I had fun. I had a great time. Like, yo, this is fun. I want to do it again. Like, all right, cool. What's at the DreamCon? Like, what's next? What can we do?
Well, after DreamCon, the only thing that I can speak on that we have planned is Anime Frontier. So if you ATL living by then, you're gonna have to come back to Dallas at the end of the year.
You're gonna see. Like I mean, regardless of that, I'm not saying like I had fun. Like it's the thing, like, yo, I had more fun than I expected to. You know what I'm saying? Like I had more fun. Like, I'm seeing way more fun than I thought it was gonna be. I didn't know what to expect, and I didn't see too many weirdos like hovering over chicks. I'm like, all right, cool. There ain't too many of them people.
No, because they have signs. When they have signs all around that say cosplay is not consent.
But still, you know, there's still them people. Y'all know.
But the thing about not Anime Frontier, but Fanexpo, there's hella security. Like when you don't think nobody's watching, that's why booths can feel confident with their stuff being on the edge and they're on the other side of it, and they're confident enough that no one's gonna walk by and swipe anything because there's always people lurking.
That's what I was just. I'm like, yo, all these people, they just got stuff like, you know what I mean? Like, also, I'm like, yo, if you wanted to, you could, but like,
you think just because the booth owner's not watching that someone ain't watching. Someone is.
Yeah,
always watching. That security is deep at Fanexpo. I will say, you know, the only thing that I would do differently, like with Fanexpo, that I wish they would do differently is like providing a space where press can sit and unwind for a few minutes, whether it's just to grab a drink, a water, or sit and eat a snack, you know, that they brought or whatever. Just an area that is solely for us with a press pass that we can sit and unwind.
That would actually be pretty inclusive too for disabled press individuals like myself who would need to take a break.
You know what I think they should do if I had, because you know they did the whole little survey the next day, like what they could do better. Like, I really feel like from a podcast and as an artist, I feel like they should have some music there, like you could do like, yo, people can like, yo, artists who's in anime, the blerd core people like us, like who do music, even rock, any style like rock, hip hop, art, stuff like that that can tie to the anime and the con stuff. You should have it because like make it like an event. You know, it's cool to just walk around and see stuff, but you just walk around mingling. But if you can like, yo, I can sit back and watch the artists perform, do some shit, that'd be even 10 times the fun. Like, yo, people will really pull up.
For next year. So that would fall under the panel category. So I know you didn't get a chance to make it to like a lot of the panels and stuff downstairs.
Right. I didn't even know I thought everything was upstairs. Well, we
no, downstairs too.
So I didn't even know.
But I would just say what I would like to see for next year is, and I can't put it all on the convention because they advertise, you know,
Yeah.
But I want to see more Black people there. There was Black people. Like, don't get me wrong, there were Black people, but finding Black cosplayers were so tough to do because like nobody's cosplaying. So I would just love to see more Black cosplayers, especially at Fanexpo. Like, if you're in the DFW area, or if you're, close enough to where travel isn't bad, like, make this a stop because it's a great convention. They have great guests. I mean, Brendan Fraser was there. Yes. The Mummy. Yeah.
George
of the Jungle.
Yes.
George of the Jungle was there. Michael Roker, which I accidentally sat in on his panel. I thought the My Hero panel was coming up next. I didn't realize he was next. He was fucking hilarious. He was in the crowd most of the time asking people questions.
Like,
you talking about Mary Poppins, y'all?
Mary Poppins, y'all. He was drunk too. I don't give a fuck.
I wasn't gonna say. I ain't gonna say nobody's name, but somebody snuck in to a section that was very VIP-ish, and somebody who was with said person tried to get in, and them boys like, yo, tried to press this person, but held it down until the gates opened and we could all get in to the situation. But
he's talking about me. That's fine. You dry snitching. I'm gonna go ahead and snitch.
No, I don't want to say no because
it was VIP, and which I didn't know that at first. Like, so I had just sat down, and when I noticed he was like VIP only, I kind of just didn't make eye contact. And so he bypassed me, right? Because he couldn't see my badge. Like, it was like, because I was leaned over anyway, like rummaging through my bag, eating them little chocolate things June had gave me because I was hungry. So he couldn't see my bag. He had Muddy Bites, so he couldn't see my
Muddy Bites. We love y'all snacks. Sponsor Muddy Bites. Somebody hit a Muddy Bites.
And so the first time around, Michael Rokers, I made it through. Then second time around for the My Hero one, I'm like, fuck it. I started inching closer to the front, but she tried to, and so it's always that one Karen. Excuse me, what's your badge? It's press. Oh, you're gonna have to go to the back and wait. This is VIP. And I was like, I didn't argue it, so I had tapped the girl in front of me. I was like, hey, so I got to go to the back, but can you like sit right here for me? And so then by the time she caught it, like I look up, here comes June coming down the aisle because they started letting people in. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna sit here.
I didn't know what this. I'm like, are you VIP? I'm like, I'm with them over there. I'm with the people over there. Like, I'm with them over there. And then the old lady went over there. Like, I didn't. By that time,
listen. I wanted to be able to see my people
because
I'm a My Hero fan. I wanted to be able to see them
because here's what I thought when Witt said she snuck in the VIP. I'm like, this nigga got she in a room with water and in the champagne.
I just snuck up to the front.
I didn't know that's not how you said it. I'm in VIP. So I ran where I was going. I gotta see what this VIP is. Like, I gotta.
I was just saying I was up front, my nigga. Like, I was just up front.
I was like, I'm like, this is a shady bastard. I don't know what we did to get in. Like, nigga.
It's because when everyone was clearing out, I just kind of walked to the front.
That's what you gotta do. No, they don't ask no questions. Hey.
So before we get on up out of here, because we've kind of ran our time. Anybody got any announcements, any plans? I'm gonna start with Kid, go June, then Jazz, and me.
I'm still right in Florida, man. Like I said, I have to scrap it from where I was at and just start over back from the intro. Because, my mental be getting out of this sometimes. And sometimes I be rambling on. So I'm restarting from the beginning.
From the beginning.
Can't wait to read it.
I'm ready for that.
Your Lotus, your a cicada wants to say something too.
I thought that was a rattlesnake in that.
Nah, it's a cicada.
Sound like a rattlesnake.
Stone cold out there, but so for me, I just been on.
Mute your mic real quick, Kid. There we go.
So for me, I just sent off the third song for June's World 2, so I got promo to go. Project sounded really good so far. So got some other stuff working on. That's about it, you know. That's about it. Working on a mini horror film, I guess you would like to say. It's gonna be something crazy. Like I'm gonna go to a dark place on this one, so I can get real interesting.
So you're working on a horror film?
Yeah, a short horror film.
That's gonna be interesting to see for somebody who doesn't like horror.
There's literally a side of me that you've never seen and never heard of. Like you like this dude here? Wow. Okay. I can go to a dark place when I want to. I just don't do it. Cause I don't know if I'm ever gonna come back. If I go there.
You'll come back.
But other than that, that's about it. Junebug too, you know.
What about you? They semi-dead.
Young Copper City, North Philly.
You know, y'all know I got my store where I sell my crystals, so y'all can check that out. The link is in my bio. Also, the next event that I have coming up that's booked is on July 9th. That is the Punk Rock Flea Market. Check out my Instagram page for the event details. That's at Duality Gems.
Duality
Gems. DUALITYGEMS. Because some people put a J, and I can't tell you why they do that, but they do. And then, you know, DreamCon. And don't forget Amateur Ghoulies later this evening.
Yes. So to piggyback off, I'll see this side. See, I'll be pointing. Piggyback off what they said is we got Amateur Ghoulies tonight. The 3 movies are Pieces, The Mutilator, and Night Vision. We went very 80s. Since June suggested the first one, we kept it in the 80s.
I didn't expect that. Like I was like, damn.
So we got that, and then also people. Okay.
Talk to.
Go to the link in the BlerdSpot bio. Scroll down, click our merch. We have our own merch. BlerdSpot Podcast official merch. Also, Otaku Academy. I don't think there's anything for sale right now, but whenever there is a pre-sale for any kind of jersey or anything, we will always post our link with our code. That's on Blerd. You get 15% off. Jerseys are fire. I don't have one over here with me. I'd show you. I own 3 of them. So I got, Draken from Tokyo Revengers. I got Straw Hat Luffy. And then I got Anya from the new Spy Family. I haven't even opened it yet because I want to do an unboxing. But yeah, I know the Gojo jerseys were put on hold because of a technical difficulty with the website, but they probably more than likely will be back up for sale, the Jujutsu Kaisen. So again, that's on Blerd, 15% off.
Speaking of jerseys, I gotta get the one y'all sent me the room. I gotta back for the room. I forget what brand it is. We ain't gonna say their name because they ain't sponsoring us like that. So.
They ain't sponsoring us yet.
But yeah, I'm gonna get one of those and
Yeah, that mug was nice. I wish we had more options, but the only one they got so far is the row.
You know what I mean? And with one O, because I was checked on the O, the second O.
Yeah.
That means be some issues because people be tripping.
Yes.
Be tripping.
Whole organization to be after that ass. Right. But yeah, if that's all, June, send us on out of here.
That is. I always thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, June Lady at Crystal Bay, Homie Gift Fan. And the newest member, they sent out there, AKA Young Chopper City. Now, that.
Yeah, I can't roll my tongue. Sorry, y'all.
Man, that's fucked up everything, man.